Well, I'm sitting here on another snowy day here, and I don't even really know what to say about what's going on anymore. I haven't put much stuff up here about politics because I'm disgusted with all of them. Uh, I remember once I hurt my back when I worked for Unisys, and I fell through the floor and hurt my back pretty bad. And all the time I was home, there really wasn't anything to watch on television, so I watched C-SPAN. And that's when I really saw just exactly how our government works. It's just, it's boring as snot and so slow. And that was many years ago. And today the world is going like, I don't know, 20 times faster than it did then. The way things change in the world today. Our government is not fast enough to keep up with these changes. I'm really saddened to hear that Rush Limbaugh died. He had an influence on my life. My mom used to listen to talk radio many years ago to Irv Homer and them guys that were on in Philly. And Rush Limbaugh was on there. And I was a courier at the time, and I was in the car all day long driving around. And I saw, I managed to come across his station one day. And I was a die-hard liberal then. My whole family were Democrats. I was a liberal. I always thought the Republicans were just for the rich guys and that kind of stuff, and conservatives. So I started listening. I could only listen to him for a while there for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time because I thought he was an arrogant blowhard. And then I started to remember what he was saying, and I said, my God, this guy's right. He knows these people like the back of his hand, and he knows what they're going to do next and what they're planning to do. So I became a conservative after that, and I'm so glad I did. He had a big effect on me. And then when Trump came along, it was like, oh my God, we finally have a president who loves the country deeply. You can tell he does, and he made promises to us, and we voted for him, and he kept those promises. And that's the first time in my lifetime that I saw presidents who came and said what they were going to do and then did it. Most of the time, it's just bullshit. That's all it is. They just tell us what they think we want to know. And the big fakes and phonies get up there with their highfalutin language and their suits, and they're like, oh, we're da-da-da. Well, guess what? You're just like us. You're no better than us, no worse than us. But you seem to think you are. Nancy Pelosi, I don't even know what to say about her. She's crazy as a damn bedbug. She don't care about us out here. Don't be fooled by that. Don't think that that's not true, because it is. She does not care about us at all. And neither do most of them. And the 7 people who voted to impeach President Pump, those who voted to impeach Trump that were Republicans should be ashamed of themselves, and they should no longer hold office. This man did more in the first 6 months he was in there than I've seen presidents do in 8 years when they would be in office. So it's, how can two, I've said to my wife so many times, how can 2 groups of people, the Republicans, the Democrats, the conservatives, the liberals, how can 2 groups of people look at the same world and see totally different things? I mean not just, well, yeah, I disagree, but I mean totally different things. I don't understand it. But here's hoping that Trump's going to come back, and I'm going to start promoting him again. I've fought for him all the time he was running, and God, we need him now more than ever, because these guys are just, they're going to destroy us. They're going to destroy our country. We're going to be overrun with immigrants from down south. We got the virus going on, and who knows about the virus? I don't know whether they're telling us the truth about that at all. Wear the mask. Don't wear the mask. Wear 3 masks. Oh, don't wear any mask. What the hell's going on? It's and here's the facts. There's 300 million people in this country, at least, probably more than that now. And only 500,000 people have died. Now, I know it's a shame that 5,100 people died, but my God, out of 300 million people, that's like there's more people die from smoking cigarettes and drinking booze every year than die from COVID, and it happens every year. And the flu kills millions of people every year. What the hell's wrong with us? Why are we running around here like crazy people? I don't know. So I mean, it's a personal choice. If you are think that you need to wear a mask, you go ahead and wear a mask. I got a squirrel out here looking at me. Wear a mask. If you don't, then when you go into store or something, wear a mask. When you get out, take the damn thing off. When you're home, you don't have to wear a mask. I see people riding around in their cars with 2 or 3 masks on, for God's sakes. I mean, where's it going? And walking in the street with 2 or 3 masks on. Come on, use some common sense. Well, anyway, I hope things work out. I'd like to see a lot of these people go to jail, which they probably never will, because as we know by now, nothing ever happens to them. They could do anything, and nothing ever happens to them. Hillary Clinton, all these people that were so terrible, they broke the law so many different ways. If you or I did that, we would be in jail for 1,000,000 years. But they get off the hook. I don't know why they get off the hook, but they do. So anyway, we're going to fight the good fight. Trump's coming back, and we're going to re-elect him with a vengeance. We have to, because by the time he gets to run again, it's going to be a shit show in this country. It already is now. I mean, Philadelphia, there's murders and murders and murders. All the big cities, they're murder, killing. But what the hell's going on? Now the mayor of Chicago, she wants to tear down more statues in Chicago. Why? It's our history. I know. When I was young, I watched real segregation and racism. And I remember when I was in the band, the first time we went out to California, we actually got to see. We stopped at gas stations and places along the way, and I got to see the white bathroom and the black bathroom, the white drinking fountain, the black drinking fountain. But that's all gone now. That's all. There's no harder for a black man in this country to be whatever he wants to be than it is for a white man in this country to be whatever he wants to be. That's the truth. That's the plain truth. Martin Luther King would be so disappointed. It's really a shame. And I often called Hoover or her once, and I said, we don't have to like each other. We don't have to love each other. But by God, we have to learn to get along with each other. Because if we don't get along with each other, the whole thing's going to go down the toilet. And we don't want that to happen. So anyway, there's my happy report for today. I'm just doing this one like this because, I don't have to go through the internet and show lots of stuff. I can just tell you what's going on in my life and what's happening here. I got squirrels at my window. They're out here. If I ever get another camera, I'll put it so you can see them out there too. But anyway, I just wanted to say, hang in there because things will get better. They always do. Say prayers and hope that things go our way, because if they don't, the country's in big trouble. Well, anyway, God bless you. Be safe. Don't be sorry. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And that leaves you some pretty good leeway there. But enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Harry D. signing off. Bye.